Okay, going live, going live. Checking, checking. 1 2 1 2. Just gotta wait. Just gotta wait. We should be live any second now, so I'm going to start playing this soundtrack that we're going to have in the background. Hello, everybody! Welcome back to AJ's Game Corner. As you all know, I'm Ian Blake Salazar. I'm going to turn down the volume on this. And we're going right into it, so let's go. First and foremost, we're going to want to go in here, open up, and go into expanding, whips, penguins, because what we're going to want to do is we're going to start with doing the mini ships for the penguins and the elves. Santa, I believe, the cruiser, we already got it in the files. I can double check that one. Yeah, we already have the Slainer mini ships in the files, so we just need to do mini ships for these ones. And then we'll be good on mini ships, and then we can focus on everything else. So we got a lot to do today, in general. The Slainers do need to be updated with, like, new mini ships, but that's pretty low on my necessities. Layer. New layer. Layer 2. Put it below layer 1. Let's start with the elf. Just in general, edit, transform 50%, and then it's going to be closer to 25%, huh? Yeah, pretty close to 25%. And now we're going to just need to edit this. This is going to be a pretty quick one for a mini ship, it looks like, in general. But yeah, and sorry for the short notice on everyone, just how it ended up being. For those of you coming in, listening, we are listening to the Multiverse soundtrack right now. That's the groovin' beats, the lo-fi hip-hop beats you're hearing in the background. Obviously not actually lo-fi hip-hop beats. Don't at me for saying that. Alrighty, so let's see if we can get any more details here correct. Yeah, that's going to do that. I mean, we could probably do something like this. Yeah, that's starting to look a bit better. Man, I haven't even listened to the full soundtrack yet. And dang, these beats. Hold on, let me see if you guys can hear it. Let me double check. Not what I clicked. Yeah, okay, so you guys can hear it. That's good, that's good. All I needed to know. Let me see if Top Chat is working. AJ, could you just send a message on the video just to double check that Top Chat's working? Or I mean live chat's working?
No problem.
Probably something like that. Yep, okay, so chat's working for when people are able to show up. That'll be really nice. And yeah, so in general, a lot of people just kind of leave their mini ships as like blurs. That's really not the best look, however. Like let's see here. If we shrink that enough. Yeah, so far that's looking pretty nice. We'll have to do the same on the other side, though, and then we'll have to do the variations for B and C. Ooh, digging this. Not digging that, so we'll probably do just that to fix that up. Really digging that. Now we just gotta figure out how to do this. Why is the chat being so slippery today?
By the chat, you mean your phone?
Yes. Well, that is the chat, so thus, the chat is being slippery. The real question is, yeah, we're gonna need the gram here, so probably something like that. Something like that. Something like that. Got it. Okay. 2, 3, 4. We really want things to be balanced, as all things should be. Something's off here. That's the middle, meaning this should be like that, meaning this shouldn't be there. This should be over 1. This should be something light. Probably this whole mess of gargle goop. Yeah, actually, star's looking decent despite obviously the limitations of this size. Could probably... No, it's flat there anyways. You could probably actually, best idea would be copy, paste. No, better idea would be to get the lines in first. Thank you, Toaster Man, for these tracks, some of these tracks. I know there's been quite a few different people working on these tracks for Multiverse, so it's really nice to hear them as they should, in theory, in-game. Is this? No, technically it should be the other thing. It should be like something like that. Yeah, so this is basically what we're doing for this stream. Not all of it, just some of it. We're going to be doing some of this, some of that, and really just balancing everything else. Oh, hello! Welcome to the stream, everyone! thank you for joining today. As you see, I'm working on a Miniship, so this is going to appear in the hangar for those of you who aren't part of the modding community in FTL or don't know what all's going on. This is going to be in the hangar when you select a ship, what the image actually is. So it's very useful to have properly created Miniships because they give a first impression to your ship and like your mod, if you will. And if you just have like a scaled down fuzzy image, then it doesn't give that good of an impression for your mod when you first are trying it out. Obviously, it depends. If you have like a loading screen, like I have a custom loading screen, then that's going to be your first impression, or a custom menu, then that's going to be your first impression instead. But in general, Miniships are going to be people's first impression of your mod, and so it's really important to have good-looking Miniships. Ah, that's right. So let's just go like to here. Magic eraser, not contiguous. Minimize that. And that should fix most of it. Alrighty, so it did fix most of it. We do still have a slight issue with a couple spots, but other than these problem areas, this Miniship, for the most part, seems alright. There is some detail work that I would love to do at some point, if everything else is, like, taken care of beforehand, naturally. But I'm liking it. It's definitely, I think, okay, and it'll work. And then from here we can do the other color variations for the B and C pretty easily, I think. Gosh. Such a good... So good. And then, boom. There we go. Merge layers, file, export, quick export as... in mods, not wrong mods, Slipstream manager. FTX expanded. We'll put it in here. Elf. Alrighty, and then we'll also need these two. And once we get these three, then we can move on to the Penguin Miniship. And then that should be it for the graphics, in theory. Minus, like, the icons on the top, which will be after balancing patches and probably be even after the first forum release of Elven Honors. Well then. Okay. So for those of you wondering why there's a purple ship, it's because it's based off of the typical clothing variation of the elite elves that appear in this. So it's a very specific type. It's not, and obviously these aren't real trees, these are metal trees, so they can be whatever color they want. And then that leaves this one, which is the goblins, which is kind of like the anti-elves, the evil elves, if you will, the ones that have been corrupted by various means. Lore-wise, you discover more in the EHEH compatibility patch, but that is currently busted, along with Eldritch Horrors in general, so at some point that'll be fixed after Elven Honors is released. It's just this mod in particular has a set time window before, you know, it becomes odd to release it. Because imagine it hits January and I release this Christmas mod then, people would be like, we have, what, 12 more months before it's Christmas again? So, definitely need to have this out before that point in time. I'm really liking... I can't state it enough. The Multiverse soundtrack is really good. For community-driven stuff in a game that doesn't have a large modding community, like, this is some good stuff. I'm hearing, like, the original game's themes in here, and that's just good stuff. Okay. Now that that's gone, onto the Mula Mula miniship. This one's going to be very tricky. Edit, transform, scale. We're going to go down to 25 approximately. Never mind, we're going to go down to 50. Okay, at least that way I can still, like, move it. There we go. Okay. I feel like this is going to still be a bit too big. So we're going to have to shrink it down even more so. Hello, welcome to the stream. Problem is, how are we going to shrink it down without it really messing with everything? Also, probably let's remove that for now. That's a bad idea. Could probably shave 1 or 2 off of the fins here, just to buy us some wiggle room space. Yeah, like that. That still looks accurate. Could probably shave just 1 off here. Though that starts to look a bit steep there, so we might want to instead shave 1 off of an area that's not right next to it. Something like here, for example. Then that's, even though it's still a bit steep, it still gives people time. Hey, Plush Minister! How's it going? Hope you're enjoying the stream today. Oh, this was the music that was in the Multiverse trailer. I recognize that music. Yeah, no, I'm going to have to look at the images for this one. It's going to be what? Clan? Is that the name of... Yes, Clan. So how much space do they actually give on the edges of this? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So it's 3. It's got to be 3 at least. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh! Are you telling me I was fine where I was? Okay, now let's double check. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's perfectly 3, 2, 3. That's perfectly 3. So as long as we don't add to the height, this is actually a good size. So let's just work our way down on these fins first, on this Mula Mula. Did I accidentally? Okay, no, I didn't mess anything up. Okay. Alright, so now that we're working on the fins, after the fins are done, not quite done, just gotta double check here. The fins do have a line on the bottom. This is very important for this fish ship's identity. Try to say fish ships 10 times fast. So also in this stream, I want to fix a couple bugs I noticed while playtesting, and in addition to that, just a couple other small things here and there. That works. Probably something like that, and then something like that. And one last one is probably going to be something better if we do like 3. Nah, 3 looks a bit too high. That's actually looking pretty good. I'm pretty good with that fin. I like it. Biggest problem is going to be the interior like detail stuff, because I put a lot of details on like the interior, like the lines, the nuts and bolt metal looking stuff. So that's going to be hard to detail on such a small scale, but I'm sure I will be able to meet that challenge head on. I don't like that. I really don't like that. Hello, VeinBrain! Welcome to a modding stream. How are you doing today? I'm glad you could make it. Shoot. So this is gonna be, yeah, that's need to go down. Might as well do that while I'm thinking about it. Yeah, we'll probably want that to still have that identity there. Let's just make it slightly even over there. Ahoy, says Irving4. Welcome! Glad you could make it to the stream. What just happened? Hello. Currently, we are also working. Yep. Ninetail Fox Mod. I'm glad to hear it. I can't wait for it to be released. That's so many years in the making. I can only imagine. Like, I'm doing this small little mod stuff for FTL, which is quite a bit of work, but I can nowhere near the amount of work needed for, like, an FPS at all. For sure. I haven't been commenting, but I have been catching the streams occasionally. Not for long, unfortunately. Part of the reason why I haven't been commenting, but I have been catching the Nine-Tailed Fox streams in general. And good work so far. I just found out about Emperor Norton. Emperor Norton. Emperor Norton? What's Emperor Norton? I don't know what Emperor Norton is. This actually goes all the way back there. We're going to do the bottom fin here. And then from there, I'm not sure what we're going to do, but we're going to work on another piece of the puzzle here after the fin. This is part of the reason why I tend to wait to do Miniships, just because the amount of detail work can lead to some time-consuming stuff for seemingly not much, if that makes sense. I can probably just do that. And now we need to make these things. Oh, hello. Okay, so a long time ago, England was colonizing Africa. Some guy's parents got rich in one of the colonies and died. Oh, okay. Did he become, like, an emperor of said colony because he happened to be rich or something? Is that where we're going at? That one seems a bit too deep, so probably, yeah, too deep. Yeah, that'll work. The boy, Joshua Norton, got all the money and moved to California. Oh, okay. Interesting. Not where I thought it was going so far, but I'm curious on where it keeps going. Continue. Actually, where in California, first off? I gotta establish, are we talking northern or southern here? Because it's very important to the story, I'm sure. Does this lean out? It does lean out. But let's say it leans out here instead. And then from here, we can do this. That should be the outline, main outline shape, yeah, and then... Yeah, that's actually looking very accurate overall. Overall, I don't like that bottom chin thing, so we'll fix that, but... Well, it is accurate, though. There is that little weird bottom chin thing on this guy. Huh. Very interesting. Okay, so now... Real question being... this. What do we do here? San Francisco. He got pretty rich in business, had a bad tip about the fluctuation of rice prices, and the guy who told him lost most of his money and sort of dropped out of history for a while. Okay. Okay, let's see here. I'm thinking what we're going to do. Hear me out. We're going to make the eye slightly larger than normal. So that way we can do like this. And then have the actual eye shape that the main ship has. It's cheating, but it's cheating with a purpose. Right? Because now, even though it's a bit larger, we can actually tell that that's going to be there. I think the next thing we should do is like these like dark... Oh wait, I forgot to do the tail fin. I said I was going to do the fins. So let's do the tail fin first. It's like ends in the middle here, so like flump and flumpus. Yeah. Like flump, flump, flumpus. Good. Let's just flump. Flump, flump, flumpus. Slump, slump, slump. Yeah, slumpus. Nope, not slumpus. Slumpus. Pull you down all the way. Fix that up. The Norton reappeared and declared himself Emperor of the United States. The local papers published his declarations and decrees. He mailed world leaders to establish relations. He got real replies. What? What? This is an intriguing story so far. I'm curious on how it ends. If it does end. I, for one, am ready to accept our Norton overlords. Joke, naturally, but... Okay, so now we got the tail feathers. Okay, I do declare that this really dark blue color is the next one that we need to really focus on. Do you go out and then go back in? You do go out and then go back in. Interesting. Okay. So if that's the case, we should... Ooh. I'm loving this song. What is this song? Showdown. Yeah, so this is the... Why haven't I liked any of these yet? the then ruler of Hawaii actually refused to acknowledge the actual U.S. government in favor of Norton. Huh. Very interesting. I don't know. Can you guys actually hear the multiverse music in the background? I just want to make sure. He actually got arrested once, and during his trial, the public reacted so negatively that he was released and issued a formal apology from the chief of police. What? What is this? Try something. Gosh. That's ridiculous. When did this take place? Because it's definitely not any time recently, I can say that, with how everything's been. No one would be able to decide and organize on that scale to have someone released because they called themselves emperor. Also, Norton would walk the streets and perform inspections to make sure police were actually doing their jobs and that public transportation was running smoothly. This can't be real. Right? What years are these? What years are these? Give me the actual years. I want to know the years. 'Cause that sounds absolutely ridiculous. Give me the years. 18... Oh, okay. If it's the 1800s, that's a bit more believable for me, at least. Still.
Self-proclaimed Emperor of the United States in 1859.
1859. Did you just look it up?
Yes, I did.
And?
Okay. He was a citizen of San Francisco, California, who proclaimed himself Norton I, Emperor of the United States in 1859. In 1863, he took the secondary title of Protector of Mexico after Napoleon III invaded Mexico.
I mean, it sounds like something someone from San Francisco would do. As someone from California, I can say that with 100% certainty that that's something that someone from San Francisco would totally do. There were Norton dolls / figurines.
There is an Emperor Norton record label in Los Angeles.
Makes sense. Okay, so let's see. How's this looking so far? Actually, not too shabby. Want to go up one more. There we go. Avoid the eye. Once again, I still gotta say it. This is meme quality aside, Norton sounds like a pretty chill dude. I mean, yeah, overall. I mean, you gotta think, for the most part, if you legitimately internalize that you're the ruler of something, you don't have to be dominating towards that thing, because, you know, you already rule it, right? So, with that in mind, most people who are legit not worried about the actual like minute details of ruling tend to be much more laid back and easy than people who are like, no, I'm the ruler, doesn't matter, I'm gonna take out anyone who says otherwise, because those people they don't actually rule. They think they rule, but in fact we all know they rule. Am I right, AJ?
I haven't been paying attention, honestly. I'm studying exams.
Exactly. Even AJ agrees with me. Probably something like... That'll work.
He tried to command the Major General to forcibly clear out the halls of the National Congress when they refused to abide by his edict as Emperor and appear at his bidding as his counsel.
What?
He also issued a mandate ordering both the Roman Catholic Church and the Protestant churches to publicly ordain him as emperor.
What? Like, how did he...
He declared the abolition of the Democratic and Republican parties in 1869.
Like I said, there's no way anything like this could ever happen in modern day.
Whoever, after due and proper warning, shall be heard to utter the abominable word Frisco, which has no linguistic or other warrant, shall be deemed guilty of a high misdemeanor and shall pay into the imperial treasury as penalty the sum of $25.
The best one about Norton, there was a mob that surrounded some Chinese immigrants, and violence was about to break out. Norton stood in the way and started praying, and the crowd dispersed. I mean, to be fair, if a fight's about to break out and someone comes in the middle of your fight and starts praying, you're like, okay, I'm done with this now. Goodbye. It's not worth this. At least that's my interpretation of the events at hand. That's that one.
Yeah, no, he tried to make it a criminally punishable offense to use the word Frisco.
That's just, excuse me, what?
Yes. He declared it an abominable word. Because it disparaged his great adopted home city of San Francisco.
Oh my gosh. This dude. Once again, very slapping tracks, you know what I'm saying? About 30,000 people attended Norton's funeral.
Yep.
I mean, I totally would. If, like, I got a wind of all of that ridiculousness, I'd be like, I mean, yeah, it makes sense. Okay. I'm understanding the crypticness of this line here. Yep, that's about right. And then what's this? That's going to be a middle thing, huh? What did we do with that? We did double. We'll do triple here. Now these do have that, so I should have actually thought about that first. Also, $25 then was like $500 now. I mean, yeah, true, inflation does happen. Inflation is a thing that has happened.
Yeah, but he was never successful at charging it. They said when he died, they found a total of, like, the sum total of his wealth was $7.50, which even back then was not wealthy. They said he died in absolute poverty when they actually searched his belongings after he died.
Huh. Still, very interesting case. The curious case of the Emperor Norton. Like the curious case of Benjamin Button, except different. Then one last thing here, over here. One last little nut and bolt. Actually, probably better if we do it like that, and then boom, and then boom.
Oh, interesting. In the Adventures of Huckleberry Finn, the character of the king was based on Emperor Norton.
Huh. I'm very curious what, like, people actually, like, doing things like writing and that type of stuff actually thought of him, you know?
Well, considering when he was arrested by police, it was not for a crime, it was to forcibly inter him in a mental institution.
Yes, but wasn't there a public outcry and stopped that?
There was. But that's what people thought. No, because the public outcry wasn't to the fact that they were going to put him in a mental institution. The public outcry was the fact that they're like, so many laws are being broken, and you're going to go after a man who's not committed any crimes?
I mean, that makes sense, too.
No, because that's what they said. Let me see here.
Let's just do this first, and then we'll go in and add the lines after. In the major fins of this fish ship, we got, what, 4 fins? 4, like, lines in the fin. Yeah, it gets a bit tricky there, but... I mean, pretty close. I think it's close enough where people aren't going to care, necessarily. I mean, I'll care.
Great,
but...
now I am spending my study time looking up facts about Emperor Norton. Why have you done this to me?
Don't blame me. It was all Irving's fault. Good job, Irving. Alrighty, and then we have one last one over here. Those all come up here, it seems. So we'll do that for that big one. Oh, looks like there's another big one over here. So let's do the 1, the 2, the 2, 2, the 2, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2. We're actually fairly close to getting this one done, which I'm surprised at how fast actually it was to get done. Okay, and then we got 2 up here. Yeah, we do. And last one. Okay. So from here we can just flump, right? Because these are not like that. Flumpus. I don't know why, but this is giving me serious Metroid vibes, and I'm kind of digging it. Yeah, that looks more about right. Yeah, we're getting close. This is almost all she wrote. In, and then from here we get the double split, right? Double split. Ay, I forgot about this guy too, huh? Thanks. His charges were vagrancy and lunacy. I mean, yeah. I'm guessing that thanks is for me throwing you under the bus, saying blame you for it. Yeah. You know, that thanks had like the same energy as that thanks from Jurassic Park. AJ knows which thanks I'm talking about.
I do not, in fact.
You don't?
No.
Really?
It's not a moment that sticks out in my brain.
The only one on my side is the blood-sucking lawyer. Thanks. Thank you.
Well, considering that I'm going to be a blood-sucking lawyer.
That's why I thought you would remember it.
Except for, I'm sorry, like, of all the lawyers out there, he kind of just deserved to be eaten.
AJ.
Look.
It's very true, but you don't have to say things like that.
Look, okay, his job as a lawyer is to protect the company.
Yes.
Okay? So he is doing this thing like, oh, we're going to be rich, which is not how a lawyer should be thinking. Maybe a business person might be thinking that, but the lawyer should have immediately been like, oh, we're going to have so much liability. That should have been his go-to thought. As a lawyer, his job is to think about the legal ramifications, not the financial ones. The financial ramifications are the business person. He should have been thinking about the legal problems.
Should have been. Could have been. Would have been.
So, you know, he's a bad lawyer on top of everything else.
On top of dying, you mean?
I mean, on top of the general stupidity and lack of concern for human life.
Okay, so this is going to be very tricky. Little hobbitsies. Tricksy little hobbitsies. Okay. Penguin B, next shade. Once again, this soundtrack is... I'm really digging the soundtrack. This soundtrack is really...
This beat is bumping.
This beat is bumping. I wish I could edit that, but alas, we're in a live stream. That's not editable. Oh shoot, I forgot to eyeball this. Then that one, and then it's going to be the O's. Got it. Third shade. Here we go. There we are. Looks like that's it for there. Lol, Mosquito AJ says...
What?
Mosquito AJ.
Mosquito AJ.
Yeah, Mosquito AJ. Do you not? Blood-sucking lawyer?
Well, you know, I can't deny it, especially since I live in Minnesota, which is the home of mosquitoes. They are our state bird.
But what? That makes no sense. Mosquitoes can't be a state bird.
They are if they're as big as they are in Minnesota.
But they aren't even that big out here. Ooh.
I'm sorry.
What's
Actually,
this?
the genuine state bird of Minnesota is the loon, which also makes sense.
Gotta like this one. I need to like these as they go. I keep forgetting to like these as they go. I need to just go back and like all of them. I've been forgetting. I've been forgetting. These drums, though, are pretty slapping as well. What am I missing? Why are these like super dark gray? When here they're supposed to be like that color. Oh, I guess I missed a shade somewhere. Gosh dang it. I missed a shade. Okay, there we go. That should fix it. That means I can put this shade there. I feel like I done goofed again somehow. That's fine. AJ for State Bird. AJ, you heard him.
What?
AJ for State Bird.
I'm already a loon.
Yeah, this is true.
I make fun of myself.
She already is a loon, everybody. I didn't hear anything else she said. It sounded vaguely threatening, but the music picked up right when she started speaking.
Vaguely threatening. I'm not a threatening individual.
Why did it... Nope, nope. You're supposed to be shuffling and going through this playlist. You're not supposed to be going onto the... I don't understand. You're supposed to be looping, you're supposed to be shuffling. I'm sorry for you guys hearing. You know what? I'm going to click skip. We're going to go to the next one. Why are you going to a different soundtrack? Shuffle play. Thank you. What is going on? Alrighty. Now on to the easiest part of type B. B. Alright. Type B's Miniships done. That leaves Type C. So I have to get rid of all these crazy lines and make it a smooth ship. A smooth fish. That's right. Type C is smooth fish. Is there... Okay, so it's... This is still there. But everything else is gone. She doesn't need to try to be threatening. She's already intimidating and intense.
I am not.
AJ,
Oh.
you are intense.
When have I ever brought harm to anyone?
Luckily, she's also kind, like you. Aww.
Aww.
I mean, AJ, to answer your previous question, though, do I need to quote Hollow Knight?
I think we've all agreed that that didn't happen. Nobody remembers that. Everyone will forget that brief moment in Hollow Knight.
Brief?
Brief. It was a brief moment.
A, singular? Brief? As in, like, momentarily?
Short-lived.
Ah. At last I see. Your secret is revealed.
I didn't kill that many bugs.
That many?
Mostly not unnecessarily.
Mostly not unnecessarily. Uh-huh. I see. Is that what their families would say?
They didn't have any families, honey. They were infected and hollowed out.
Even though they were thinking things like, not dead?
And they were also thinking things like kill, and pain. In so much pain.
Yeah, true. That is the true.
Also, the fact that they come back to life out after a certain amount of time indicates to me that they actually are dead, but that somehow part of their conscience is trapped inside.
Uh-huh. So, you take it upon yourself to rescue their conscience.
Yeah, to give them a brief respite until I can find a way to get rid of the disease entirely.
Any hypothesis about the disease?
Well, I'm pretty sure it's orange, but other than that, I'm not an insect doctor.
Nothing with any of the lore you've discovered?
I can tell where the epicenter was and where the spread was, but I cannot yet determine the cause.
What's the epicenter? Haven't watched your Hollow Knight yet, but I'm looking forward to this brief moment. In quotation marks.
Look, okay? Things happen sometimes when
People change.
It was a singular incident.
Singular.
You know,
Right.
considering how many frustrating moments there are in Hollow Knight, I am actually rather proud of myself that there was only this, one incident.
No. I don't agree that there was one incident. That's why I said singular like that.
When were any of the other incidents?
When you were getting pissed off at the Mantis Lords? When you were...
Yeah, but that didn't lead me on a killing spree.
I mean, you have yelled at multiple people to die.
But those people were trying to kill me. I notoriously leave innocent insects alone, except for that one incident.
Like, I can't overstate how much bumping this beat is. Like, each song just adds to my appreciation to what they've gotten done. To think this is all for free mod, right? I really need to get some more assistance in this, like for the event writing side. Artwork, I do already have some assistance here and there, but like I got none for the actual code writing, or not even. There's not even code. I'll be honest. It's XML, like notebook stuff.
That's still code.
It's not. It's soft code. It's not hard code. It's soft code, is
Right.
what the term is. Since AJ is already distracted, tell her to look up OII on YouTube. It's
No.
the short one with Martha Stewart.
No. I have to be studying copyright.
No, she's got to be studying copyright, she says.
I'm supposed to be studying copyright and patent law and business administration so that eventually I can, like, not have Ian pay for everything in my life.
I mean, yeah, studying would be something you should do since finals are here.
I want to be a contributing member of society.
Don't we all?
No, I actually don't think everybody wants to be a contributing member of society.
This is true. It's 42 seconds long, AJ.
Don't you do it.
But
AJ.
AJ...
I will not give in.
It's only 42 seconds long.
Not give in.
But AJ...
No! I'm trying so hard. I'm trying, like... Ugh.
You don't have to give in. I'm just
People
quoting.
are gonna see me on this channel and they will never, ever, ever, ever trust me to do their legal work. They'll be like, oh my gosh, she's so easily distracted by videos on YouTube.
That she is.
Yes.
You opened it up. Alrighty, so, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, I believe that is it when it comes to this. So now we can actually make our ships the way we want them. What would Norton do, AJ? You know, that's not a very good...
Yeah, I kind of don't want to die penniless on the street from a heart attack that I can't get to the hospital fast enough to take care of. So I'm gonna not live my life like him. Although he seemed to have enjoyed his life very much, is kind of not the one that I want.
Wait, this one's the broken one, isn't it?
Besides, having seen everything
gonna have
that
to
goes
go-
on in the U.S., I'm pretty sure I don't ever, in any version of reality, want to claim leadership.
Yep, this is the broken one. Yeah. This is my broken superluminal file. I'm not sure what it is.
It must have to be something real crazy to want to be in charge of this country, which explains so much, actually.
Where is it? Superluminal pack, here it is. Yeah, currently my superluminal hyperspace is broken, so we have to do all these like little workaround things which take extra time. And I don't know how it broke, but it broke, so... Okay,
Besides, nobody would
system.
want me to declare myself
shoot.
as Emperor of the United States because I actually did a leadership style test on nation states to see what kind of leader I would be, and I would be a benevolent dictator. I don't think anybody wants a benevolent dictator in charge of this nation.
In charge of this nation, no. Doo-doo. Liking it.
I wonder if nation states still exists.
What do you mean?
Nation states was an online text-based game, kind of, I guess, where you would log in every day. You'd create your nation, you'd log in every day, and there would be issues that would face you that are like the general issues that the population was facing, and you would make decisions as a leader, and over time it said what your leadership style was, and that's where I learned that I was a benevolent dictator.
Irving says, seize the moment, take charge of your life, ascend to success, and do your studying. Norton gained popularity through hard work and dedication, and this is how you will pass your tests.
Thank you.
Nope, it's not in there. It's probably going to be in here, huh? Not ship glow, ships. These are purple ships, though. Not really sure how I like purple for Christmas. I mean, ooh, what color is this? This is red. Red is perfect for Christmas. Can't really do green because that's too close to super shields, but red is like perfect color for Christmas. So let's see, is this the right size is the question. Easily. Okay. So if I can do that, then that means that's easier on me. So before we do that, though, let's get to our thumbnail system. Image, customize, a shield system. It was this one. Image, ship. Let's see what Moonbeast shield is like on this thing. I mean, could work. Yeah, could work. Follow hull. Trying to decide here. Probably this is our best bet for the correct sized rooms. Then I'm thinking we do this kind of like a tree. Actually, in order to do that kind of like a tree, let's do 3 and see if this will work. This might work, depending. Definitely the engines are definitely going to be here, though. So that'd be system, engines, browse, database. We're going to change the image for the engines. Ships, interior. Definitely not ancients. Engines, here it is. Engines 2. That's the one we want. System, not system. Browse, database. This is the most annoying part, is going through and like finding each individual room thing, like configuration that you need for it to work. And I'm not sure, how do I, there we go. Systems, oxygen is definitely one that's going to work in a 2x1 room, a 1x2 room. Room oxygen. Nope. There we go. That one works. And the thing that I say why this is tree-like is because we're going to do it like this. Actually, I think the best way for this would be to do 2, 2, 2, and then do 1, 1, and then have this one be piloting. Sign, subsystem, piloting. Yeah. Still going to be very tight. We might be able to fit like single room here and a single room here and a single room. Let's see what we can fit in the single rooms though. Systems, shields, browse, database, image, ship, interior, sleigh piloting, Cloak Christmas is a large room, so that's not one we're going to be able to do. Hacking Christmas? Ooh, Hacking Christmas we can do. Oxygen Christmas we can do. Oxygen Sleigh we can do. Battery Sleigh. We can do battery. Okay. Unassign. Database, go back in. This is going to be the more tedious part, but it is something that has to be done. Battery Sleigh. And if I understand right, this probably also has if I'm understanding this right, probably Doors Sleigh is going to also be, yep. Then that we could leave. Let's actually remove oxygen from here. And we can put oxygen in one of these and sensors in the other. I think that's actually a very good idea. We're doing sensors first, right? Oh, sensor sleigh is not one stop. Okay. Weapon sleigh is that way. Interesting. Mind control. You can do mind control. Or hacking. Special. It's gotta be mind control then for that one. That means battery's gotta move. That's unfortunate. Sign, special, hacking, browse, database, image, ship, interior, room, hacking, sleigh. This one, assign, subsystem, battery. Perfect, okay, so battery's already working there. Across from medbay, we want oxygen. Simple enough. Try cloaking, browse, database, ships, interior, cloak, cloaking 3 is in the wrong direction. That one can work. I think we're going to go with cloaking 4. Yeah. Then we can assign you teleporter. Assign. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more to assign. If we put artillery in one of here, because artillery you can't even get right now anyways, it could work. Assuming I can get a shield image that's just like a 2 thing. Ship, interior, room, shields. Shield sleigh is diagonal. Keeping that in mind. That one might actually work right there. So I'm going to try to keep that one in mind. Nope. Okay, so it's got to be shield's sleigh. We put it in this one. That'll work. Sad about it, but that'll work. Weapons. Is there a vertical weapons room? There is not. But we can fit weapons there, which that'll be fine. Shields and weapons right there and there. Sign, systems, shields, browse, database, image, ship, interior, it was shield sleigh, right? Yeah. Sign, systems, weapons, default, browse, database, image, ship, interior, and then we go all the way down to weapons. And we're going to select sleigh. There we go. We're working in pretty well on this. Sensors, browse, database, image, ship, interior, and then we're going to go down to sensors. Oh, beautiful. That one works. Sign, special, drones, browse, database, ship, interior, drones. Here we go. Oh, beautiful. 2 might work if we have to. 14 works better. That leaves you to be artillery. Browse, database. I could have sworn that there was something for artillery in this position. I could be wrong. Room artillery 2. Actually, artillery 2 can't be in that position. Artillery 2 has to be over here, so that way it doesn't clip with the door. I hate that you can't just like type in down here like the number. Like, you know what I mean? But it is what it is. It's a interesting. I think that works. And even that works. And then we can do like this, this, connects to the outside, connects to the outside. There's not much outside like airlocks, but it's something. Now we want to change the placement, direction, direction down, direction up. And that fixes the placements for everything. Now we need weapon placement. Interesting. For some reason, weapons are messed up. I don't know why. I really don't like that, but... Interesting. Calculate off. Interesting. Generate floor image. That looks about right. Now, I really don't like the fact that this is like doing this. Name. Good name for the Christmas ship. Famous named Christmas trees. Fraser fir, Douglas, Noble, Balsam, Norway spruce, Nordman. Fraser fir, maybe? No, because Fraser sounds like, you know, a comedy show. Norway, Douglas, Balsam. Balsam sounds interesting. Cruiser. The larger elf tree ships, comma, responsible for courting many gifts between worlds. EHP Elf A. EHP Elf A. Then we'll have to change that in the actual thing. We're going to want 30 probably, just for the standard. Let's change it to 9. Armaments, starting missiles, 5 slots. Elves have been notoriously... What's the gimmick going to be for this ship? I'm thinking the gimmick is special interactions. How would I do that, though? Pre-combat check, use their special thing. Yeah, probably that's how we're going to have to do it. So we do 2 there. We could do 3 and 3. Yeah, 3 and 3 seems good. Drone, defensive. Interesting, okay. This is completely changed in comparison to what it used to be. Interesting. Elf repair unit. Definitely going to have one of those in this. Laser's probably a Christmas light laser. Just double checking here. Yeah, okay. I'm still not sure why it's not allowing me to put this down. I might just have to ask someone to assist on that. Let's do 2. Augments, we're going to need to go into probably FTX. Elf armor. Yeah. Where is it? Where is it? It's going to be under burst, isn't it? Cheap chain gun. Yeah, that'll work. The Gattelmeister. Crew. We're just going to say human for these. Probably we're going to want a full set of human. And then we'll change those to FTX Elf afterwards. Yeah, overall, this is looking pretty nice of a ship. Other than the fact that I can't get the freaking mounts correct. But oh well. File. Save ship as. Browse. TX. Honors. Images. Or I guess. Just leave it in FTX expanded. EHP. Elf. A. Confirm. Okay, let's move that out of the way. System. I did the wrong thing. I mean, no dir, but like, I did the wrong thing. Ah. Good. Okay, now that's working. System, we can change you to the correct one over here. Armaments, gonna want to change this probably. Ooh, okay, so damage, bio damage, shield piercing, breach, rarity, power 3. Does 2 shield piercing, does 3 bio. You know what? This one might actually be a fun one to have. Change this to none, no weapons. Change you down to 2, increase you up to 4. Still keep that, because that works, and then change this from Elven Protection to Piet Armor. Gattelmaster, keep it like that for now. And then, instead of Balsam Fur, let's find another one. Spruce. Something spruce. Spruceinator, spruce. Something spruce. Spruce. What's spruce-key? Spruce. Spruced up. Spruced up, maybe. Yeah, something like that. And then, ah, shoot, I forgot to disable what I wanted to disable. Oh well. Let's move these around, actually. I think that's the best bet. Try to keep as many of them... Wait, what? That's something you can do? I'm legit, like, a tiny bit upset over that. Okay, so the previous one was kind of like a tree in the fact that it was, like, tree-shaped. Hello, Sif. Hi! What is it? Hello, good boy. Hello, do you want up? Do you want to say hello to everyone? Do you want to... Oh, gosh, Sif, stop grabbing onto the cords and then flinging my headset into yourself. You're a good boy. Here, let me pick you up. Come on. Let me pick you up.
Is the live stream still going?
Yes, it is. Oop. Here we are. Is this what you wanted, puppy? Is this what you wanted? Did you want up in my lap? Did you want to see what I was doing? Hello, good boy. Yeah, I'm right here. Yeah, I'm right here. I'm right here, good boy. What's up? What's up, good boy? What's up? What's up, good boy? What is it? Whoa. Whoa. Careful, good boy. Okay, so I'm thinking... Do something... I don't like it. I think I would prefer something like this. And then from there we can do something like that. And that. I still want the pilot seat. Pilot seat up there, I think. Yeah, we can do that. Then we can do that. No. Can't do that. Could do those things, but I don't... If we do those things, then stuff is off. So I guess we could do this and, like, link it back up. Have that there, or... Yeah, that there, right? Am I right, Sif? Oh, hello. What do you... Ooh, don't fall. Yes. Yes, there's stuff. What is it? Do you see him? He looks like he's trying to sniff something. I don't know what.
The keyboard, the mouse, the computer.
I don't want you to fall, boy. There we go. Nice and comfy, right? He's licking my pants now.
Did you spill any of your Arby's in the car?
Not that I'm aware of. But if I did, he's finding it. The only problem with that is then that's going to be... You could actually... Oh, that's perfect. That is beautiful. That's the only problem, though, is when we get to the sensor. But I have faith that if we work together, we can find a way. Please, use my knowledge. I beg you. Yes, that's my hand. Yes, that's my hand. What is it? What of it, puppy? Actually, we're going to make this asymmetric. That's what we're going to do here. We're going to make this asymmetric. by making it asymmetric, we're going to be able to do the thing that I was thinking of doing. We can have that there and then whomp there. Yeah. That works, I believe. It's a very interesting ship layout for sure. I can say that much. Oh, hello. What is it, Mr. Boy? What is it, Mr. Boy? I think he wants down now. Do you want down now?
Help him. He's not going to jump down. He'll hurt himself.
I know. Whoop. There we go, Mr. Boy. There we go, Mr. Boy. What? And you come right back to me. You think this is an amusement park ride? Is that it? Hello, Mr. Stretchy Boy. Hello, Mr. Stretchy Boy. Oh, yes, you want attention and love, don't you? This dog wants all the love all the time. He just pawed at the air for me.
Sif, come over here. I'll pet you.
Gosh. Love the dog. Very needy dog. Okay, I believe we can do this. And there goes my phone again. Alrighty. And now it flipped. I don't want it to flip. Stop flipping. Why aren't you live? Go live. Edit. Calculate optimal offset. Edit. Generate floor image. Crazy thing is, it's about the same like shape overall when you look at it. Just all the rooms are entirely in like different locations except for the engine and the pilot. Everything else inside is like mixed around. Fascinating. But I could, instead of having like 4 doors there, have this door link up. I think that worked. Oh, shoot. I forgot to put the airlock on that door. Edit. Generate floor image. There we go.
What do you want, Sid? I'm trying to work.
Alrighty. Now, I wish...
Ian?
Yeah?
He's like walking all over all the textbooks and everything.
Dog, you're going to hurt yourself. Double check that I actually had everything named right. Beep, yep, everything else good. I'll deal with everything else in the middle of the files. After the fact. Okay, confirm. And now the last one. Not this one, I don't think. I'm thinking missile. Candy burst. Modified projectile weapon fires 3 shield piercing shards, deal extra damage to crew. Breach chance, 1 shield piercing. Stun chance. Bio damage. Cooldown cost. Power is what? 2? Large shard, double damage for systemless rooms, deals extra crew damage, blocks doors. What is this track? We're going to give him a candy cane heavy elf repair. We're going to drop this down to 2, increase this up to 4 for the elf thing here. Change this back to elf armor. So, small chance to neglect that, to do that. Isn't there repair armor or something? I thought I saw regen armor. Patches automatically. Regenerative plating, because that's lost hope. Okay, we'll just leave it as that. Maybe... Yeah, life sensor. The naughty list. That makes sense to me. Goblin cruiser. Then we'll call it the Pumpkin Eater or something like that. I think Pumpkin Eater is a good ship name. Elf ship, now converted along with its owners to the Goblin cause. Doo-doo, doo-doo. Almost done with prepping elf stuff, at least. Still messed up, but I wish there was a way to like select all the doors and just let's see if we can actually make 3 ships with the exact same rooms, except just change where they are. Because I think that's an interesting dynamic. I think for this one we'll move the piloting system like dead smack center. Oh, we can do that there. Yeah, I'm liking this already. Put you down there, put you over there. This down one, we can do that probably. Yeah, do it like that maybe. Yeah. Once again, get a couple small things up there. I like the health being super far away. It forces people to think, but at the same time, it might be too much for people. If it's that far away. Or we could put sensors up in the front. Sensors make sense, and then that way that's still somewhat accessible. Yeah. Oxygen, I think. Oh! Yeah, that works too. Trying to think here. that can work there. Very weird offset here. Now, I partially like this weird offset. Yeah, I like the weird offset. That goes 3. Goes 2 up there. This goes 2 over here, and then 1 there. 1 there. Really giving like an odd, like it is the same shape when you look at the floor layout, but everything else is like, excuse me, what is going on here? I don't understand. And I like that. I like that feeling of like, I don't understand. Your accent. Do, do. Do, do. Really digging this song. Like I've said before. Like that's been like my entire mantra this thing. Actually, it would be really funny to have like this one have like just 3 airlocks despite it being a 1 room thing, but that's getting a bit too memey, I think. Even that, having another airlock there is getting a bit too much. This actually looks like it might work. To get to sensors, you have to go through that path. Yeah. Oh wow, the med center is not connected. That almost could have been bad. Yeah. I believe that's it. Okay, so for this... Edit, there it is. Calculate, same thing, generate floor image. Like, overall, same general shape, again. Very interesting how much you're able to get away with the same general shape, the same rooms, just in different layouts. Really makes this feel interesting. File, save ship as, browse. I'll send this off to someone to try to fix up, because for some reason my weapons aren't working. The entire thing is not working. File, close ship. File, new ship. Gosh dang. Like, seriously, I can't overstate how awesome this sounds. The oh yeah. Let me see, can I put weapons now? Now I can put weapons. That's hysterical to me. Right, and then we put like a gun in the mouth. Probably the ion macer, now that I think about it. Actually, we're going to want to go into database, I think. Shield, shield, shield. Not the Slayer shields. Oh gosh, that's such a cool shield. Maybe one of these ones will actually work. Actually, this one might. Okay. I see. Now, the problem is this guy needs a lot of different things. So let's start with this. Piloting. Weapons. Shields. Hacking. Cloaking. Actually, we'll just... Artillery, probably. Let's see what we're at with these. Systems, subsystems, piloting. Browse, database. Ship, interior. Room, pilot. 5. Placement. Sign, artillery. I mean, that actually works for artillery. Sign, system, weapons, database, ship. Weapons 2. I like weapons 2 more. Sign, systems, shields. Now, shields does work there, though. System, shields. I can't believe I didn't know that you could do that. Special. Nope. Drones can work as a way out. Okay, and then that can work as a way out. Okay, and then let's see here. For you, we can put in cloaking, no issue. We can put in hacking. We'll have to double check if there's a hacking that's large enough. Okay, yeah. Might actually have to move these all up one. No. Nah, we gotta do it this way. We can put hacking down in this one though. Subsystem doors? No, doors is typically above. Like, we can... Obviously, we can do something else there. Did I just click doors again? Batteries typically up above as well. Sensors is down below. Okay, we can do sensors instead. That's fine. Let's do battery. Let's do some assault and battery. Why not? And this can actually be attached to the pilot's room. This is actually an interesting looking ship already. Let's see, what do we even have left? We have engines, oxygen, and teleporter, eh? So let's throw engines in here. Browse database. Let's change the engine. Ship. Interior. Engines. Engines 2. I like engines 2. And then that can link into our oxygen system. That actually kind of looks like an interesting connection there. And then this can be our teleporter. Right, and then we can have our airlock. Yeah, no, this is looking pretty good. Airlock, weapons. Let's change the image here to the artillery. That's what I'm thinking. Artillery! And for those of you who are here, you actually help get to decide what tomorrow's stream is, because AJ will not be here tomorrow. So whatever you guys say will essentially go within reason, depending on if we have it or not. So yeah, keep that in mind for people who are still sticking around and listening to everything and listening to me ramble on and 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 on. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 airlocks. That looks about right. Edit, calculate optimal offset, edit, generate floor image. That looks about right. It's only been about an hour and a half from the looks of things, so that's going well. We still got plenty of time to do stuff. Yeah, no, overall I like the shape of this. I'm gonna say probably 3 humans, quote unquote humans. Where's the ion? Is it just called, is it resist ion? Ion armor. Yep, that's what we want. Slots, probably 2. Let's start with defense. No, not defense, anti-personnel drone. Should be in here, penguin border. Nice. 4. Let's start with a snowball launcher, which is going to be under laser and ion, I believe. Snowball cannon. Yep. Artillery, we're going to change that to not Santa, not red nose. Not red nose. Although I should have done artillery Santa for them for the buzz beam. Red nose rain beam. Maybe. I was thinking of doing, where is it? Advanced beams. It's under laser and ions, maybe? No, maybe it's under burst. I see cheap chain gun, but there was another cheap weapon as well. Maybe the other cheap one was in here somewhere? Not Gatling, not ion, bio, not ion chain gun, charge gun. None of those. Maybe I should just... Oh. Cheap. Only cheap chain gun. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Well, if that's the case. Artillery sleigh, that's going to be the ones for Santa. So yeah, we should have done red nose for the other one, I think. Okay. Human. Penguin cruiser, eh? Let's search here. Penguin names. No, maybe not then. Maybe sunfish. Mola. Masterus. Ooh. We're gonna call this one Mola. Penguin cruiser. A large, imposing fish ship designed by whaling penguins on their hunts. For their hunts. DHP _ penguin _ A. Okay, yeah, this is looking pretty good. The only caveat is the weapons. I feel like one snowball cannon's not actually strong enough to do enough. So, because it does system damage, it has no shield piercing, it does no standard damage, so you can't. This one actually does damage. Yeah, I think that's the best you can do. File, save ship as, browse, PHP, Penguin A. Let's move things out of the way. Because once again, I'd rather not have to redo things if things break, which in my experience are highly likely with superluminal when you deal with system rooms. Gosh, this song, like I said, is still slapping pretty hard. Actually, I like the idea, now that I see that room, I like the idea of having rooms around the eye, but not actually. Actually, that would be even funnier. Yeah, for the elite, we're going to do this. Then we can do that. Like, have things look like they're connected. Heck, we can even have that one there. And that connects there, and then that just poofs into the nether. Could do something like that, yes. Weapons and shields next to each other, maybe? Shields aren't going to connect anywhere else. Okay. And this can connect like that, and then that does leave one little one piece there. Yeah, let's keep the one piece. One piece. We can have that link up there. So we'll just connect those. Then we can do like a, well, even a large room there. Connect this back down. The only problem with this is like everything's so tight that if anyone like has a beam, ooh, you're really starting to hurt and you're starting to feel that. Now, especially since, oh my gosh, I guess this area can open up and start to link everything together. I was about to be like, gosh, that's really rough positioning. Alrighty, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Makes no sense for an airlock to be there, but it makes sense gameplay-wise, I think. Calculate optimal offset. Generate floor image. Yep, that's about right. That's what I'm seeing. Alrighty. We're gonna change this from snowball cannon to something else. Bless you. Actually, we could keep snowball cannon, but just add this guy. Remove the snow drone. Drones are up to 4, but weapons are down to 2, so you're kind of stuck like that. But you do start with your artillery, which is something. Now, what was the other name? Masterus. Masterus. right? Rockhopper cruiser. That still makes sense. B images, browse, system. Oh no, we're in that one. System. That's good. Browse system. Ship. Boom. Yeah, there we go. File. Save ship as. Browse. B. Confirm. Now we're on to the last one. System. Browse system. Customize. And then I still have to do the other two ships for the Slayer. Yeah, the Slayer. Oh yeah, do you hear that music? Now the Slayer is a very much smaller ship in comparison to the rest of the roster, so that's going to be interesting to make. Follow Hull, please. Yeah, okay. I think having the engines down in this bottom part of the fin is going to be very interesting. So let's see what else we can link up. I think having artillery perfectly there is also going to be very interesting. Piloting should be right there. Hacking, I don't know if hacking. I feel like ooh, that's like a good sensor area, because that should be like a sensor, I think, and then hacking works well as well because that's all like next to sensoring. Oxygen being next to the piloting makes sense, also because that's kind of guild. Well, no, that's kind of the guild-like area. But now, where do you connect it all? The only other way to connect it all would be like this. That makes sense. Okay. And then you can... shields, I feel like, should be somewhere in the middle. Mind can be there. Battery can be up there still. Doors, actually, I like the idea of doors being, like, there and it being an obstacle. Medical. Probably teleporter. Probably weapon. Cloaking. And then drones over here. Really separating a lot of key features from each other. I like it. Yeah, so keeping it in the seedy underbelly of the fish. That might work as a little shortcut. That actually is a great idea, I think. Same with that as a shortcut there instead of... Alrighty. Then plop. Actually, yeah, let's do that. I like this idea. I like this ship idea. They got it. Oof. Yeah, I like forcing them to do stuff like that. Because I'm a sadist. Then that's how that can work. Yeah. No, in general, that's looking like a pretty interesting ship, I think. Calculate optimal offset. Don't know why the shield moved in comparison to everything else. Generate floor image. Oh, shoot. I forgot to add actual, like, airlocks elsewhere. Airlock. Probably, let's do airlock here. Airlock here again. Airlock, airlock. And add that there. There we go. File. Save ship as. Browse. See, wait a second. Nope. Those are still the same. That means this is the same. Yep. C. Instead of Rockhopper, this is going to be Ithaca Cruiser. Designed by whaling penguins for their hunts. Comma. Has since changed due to their taboo practice when they became stranded for too long. And I'll just leave it like that. It's very, like, what was the taboo practice when they were, like, too long, right? So, let's see here. Is there, like, a specific list of mola? Genus mola. Okay. Tecta. Hoodwinker. Let's see, there's that one, and then there's Ramsey, short sunfish, bumphead. I'm not sure about calling it bumphead. Hoodwinker sunfish. Tecta. Taboo. Yes. Basically, they became stranded for too long. They ran out of food. And they committed a taboo in order to survive. Became stranded for too long and ran out of food. And I'll add just that little bit so that way it's less suspicious sounding. Yeah. Cannibals. And we'll call it the Tecta? Yeah, the Tecta. I like that name for this, the Tecta. We're gonna change it weapons high, drone slots low again. And we're going to want probably bombs. No, not bombs, missiles. Rocky missiles. Whew. Confirm. Starting missiles, let's start it at exactly 5. And so also because of that, we're going to want an arm that, like a missile arm or something. It's like the replicator or something. Recycler. Convert missiles to scrap, and I don't want that. Convert fuel, scraps, and drone parts, or just random junk into missiles. Yeah, you definitely want that for Christmas missiles. And then that's how much power? 2 power. Laser Xmas 1. That's what we're going to do for this one. Alright, crew. File. Save ship as. Browse. And this one's going to be Penguin C. Confirm. File load ship. File open ship. I don't understand why I can't, like... Well, actually, hold on. Close ship first. Mod management. Load mod. Let's go in here. There we go. Load mod. Oh, confirm. File. Load ship. Player. It's going to show up as an... Nope. It's not. It's just going to show up as the same. Okay. Load. Now we can put in weapons. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And instead of Gatling laser, we're going to change that from the Gattelmeister to artillery. Santa, I believe, because Red Nose was the other one, yeah. Yeah. Save ship. Yes. Confirm. Load ship. Piet cruiser. 1, 2, 3, 4. And once again, instead of the Gattelmeister, we're going to change this to Artillery Santa, because I know him. Okay, file, save ship as, FTL, browse, B, save, yes, confirm, file, load ship, Goblin. We're gonna put 1 here, actually. Yeah. Weird. Tools. Change this from Gattelmeister to the Santa beam, the Buds beam. File. Save ship as, browse, and that should be it for fixing those up. Confirm. Alright. File, new ship, player. Gonna be that one, but I can actually change it later on anyways. Image, ship. I believe I changed it anyways at one point, so it doesn't matter about the color being off. Although that's a really cool shield. Like, gotta say, people who came up with this shield, oof. Very nice. If I remember correctly, this was actually their bombs artillery sleigh. Oh, shoot. Sign artillery. Excuse me? That's why. Okay, and then we got this coming out from the back is how we're gonna do this. Nice. Here we go. Follow hole. Follow the leader. Okay. Probably something like this. This is a very small ship. Very small ship. Like silly small. If I remember correctly, the sleigh's medbay was this size. Come on, interior. Medbay sleigh. Guess it wasn't. Okay. Medbay 6. I could do Medbay 6 there. And let's remove that thing. Alrighty. Gosh, really slamming music. Have I already liked this one? No, I haven't. No, Doors didn't get one, that's right. But Hacking did. Hacking, I believe, was on the bottom, wasn't it? Ship, interior. Hacking was on the top, okay. Well, we might want to move this one. No. Sign, subsystems. Not Doors. Battery. Battery definitely was a single one. Database. database. Ships interior. Battery sleigh. Sign. Image. Ships interior. Bind. Sleigh. Yeah. Except what we're going to want to do is change it this way, so that way we can like link it from there. Sign, subsystems, pilot, browse, database, image, ship, interior. Interesting. So we do have sleigh piloting, unless that's not what it is supposed to be. Thank you, Kix. We can do that one. Placement. I still think Shields is going to be a big one, if I remember correctly, but I'm about to double check. Shield Sleigh was small, that's right. Couldn't really connect. I mean, you could connect that. I would rather, if I can get a bunch of small rooms together, do it that way for this type of ship, and then mix it around, match around that aspect, than have a bunch of like large rooms that I'm just like, what the heck do I do with this? Direction up. Change the lighting. So far, let me just get this straight here. We have you. Gotta be teleporter there. So that way it can link to everything. It does make it unfortunate, and a very unfortunate teleportation station. And then this could either work with something here. So basically we need something that doesn't block off that corner, or those two corners. I mean, in theory, technically speaking, we could have it block off the top. It just can't block off that. So let's see if we can get weapons to work in that regard. Ship interior. And of course, if it proves too tricky, I can always make the thing myself, but that takes time that I don't want to spend on making new sprites. Thus why I'm focused the way I am right now. It's got to be one more single door something or other. Find something that's single door. Doors. Doors are single door. Single room. We can get cloaking into a 2x1. So, sorry. Ship interior. Doors. Beautiful. Direction down. Boom. Okay, and then we have a few more. How many more do we need? Oxygen, sensors, cloaking, and drones. This is gonna be really tight. Let's do oxygen up there. Browse. Browse database. Ugh! And let's see from here where we can get this to go. Rooms, oxygen. Well, wait, was there... I thought I saw oxygen over here. Oxygen Christmas. Interesting. Okay, so I could put that one there if I had to. I don't believe that's going to be necessary. Actually, let's use Orchid, because that's going to be a different shape than most ships anyways. Cloaking. And then I tell you why, because there's a Christmas cloaking that'll work beautifully right here. There it is. Cloaking Christmas. Beautiful. This one could be drones. Well, actually, what's the other one that we got? Sensors. Let's double check sensors. Database. Ship interior. Sensors. None of these really work well. I guess at best that... No, that one doesn't even work well. But then it won't connect at all to the other side. Ah. Oh, wait. You put sensor 6 up in the medical thing up here. Unassign. Assign. System. Subsystem. Browse. Database. Ship. Interior. Sensor 6. Right? And then from here, we can put system, medbay, and instead of doing that one, database, ship, interior, was a sleigh medbay. Yep, beautiful. And that leaves, what, just the drones, right? Interior. So what do we need for sure? We need... That'll work. Boom, all of those are connected. Boom, all of that's connected. Nice. Placement. Beautiful. File. Wait, oh, I almost forgot. A lot of detailed stuff, actually. Calculate optimal offset. Generate... no, not yet. I need to get airlock, 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 airlock. Now we can do this. Edit, generate floor image. Yeah, this is good. Alrighty, and then from here, 4 weapon slots, 2 drone slots, augment, FTX, life scanner, and FTX elf armor, definitely. Omnipresence, crew, we're going to have human, and let's just mark 2 NG. Ooh. Council. Dead Morose Cruiser. Council's will. EHP Santa B. EHP Santa B. 39, just as like a good temp thing. Weapons, we should totally have not the Rudolph beam. Trying to think here. The Red Rider could work. Yeah. Just Red Rider, and then we have the one thing there. That'll work. Okay. File, save ship as, browse, Santa B. Hi, Ian. Hi, Plush. How's it going? We're currently working on coal. Words starting with coal. Coalition, Cofield, coalescence. Let's start here. Coal. Koala. Cold coal pit. Coal box. Coal bin. Coal sack. Bin for holding coal. Maybe the coal bin would work. Yeah. I like that. The coal bin. Bell's nickel cruiser. I forgot to put a description. That's sad. Okay. Despite losing their ways, the Bell's nickel still punish the naughty. However, it is much more ruthless than their Santa relatives. Yeah. There we go. Then Santa C, crew, armaments. Instead of that, we're going to change this to a bomb. The coal bomb. Then rarity power, okay, yeah. Starting missiles, we're going to start with like 10. So we're also going to get a missile recycler. Yeah, that'll work. Alrighty, now we need to change things, such as where things are. So let's move everything out first. And think about things. I don't want it to be the same shape.
Well,
I do find that hard to change, but maybe if we change this so the middle isn't like that, middle's like that, perhaps we can change up how this looks a bit. Put the engine over there, oxygen system there, artillery in the back. Already starting to look a bit different and feel very different from the previous one. This. That can work. Nah, I need this like that, and then we can do that, and then we can do something like that. The teleporter still being there is going to be... Actually, we can finally unassign that. That can just be a random thing. I can now put teleporter in here. It makes a very interesting ship layout. That's going to be an issue. That's going to be an issue. That's how we're going to fix that issue. Very oddly shaped ship, indeed. Oh my gosh, that's just awful. I love it. That's just like, oh, please, why, ew, gross. But at the same time, so good. I love it. For those of you who don't understand why I'm saying it's awful, but it's so good. In order to get from in order to get to the shields at any point, let's say you're in the middle of the ship. You first have to go up here, go through here, go through here, go all the way down to here. That's just terrible ship design. I love it. It's just awful. Oh, I forgot to put thumbnails. That's okay. Doesn't matter. Calculate floor image. Yeah, there we go. Does that look right? I think that looks right. Edit. Calculate optimal offset. File. Save ship as. Browse. Santa C. Save. Actually, I might as well. Nah. Okay. That should be it for Superluminal. Okay. Santa. 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 Now we're actually going to be putting stuff away. So, thank y'all for watching so far, and just stay until the end. Okay. Image, ship. Image, custom, EHP Penguin C. Image, custom, EHP Penguin A. Image, ship, custom, Penguin C. I mean Elf C. Custom, Elf B. Well, I messed up that. Elf A. I'm missing one. Elf A, Elf B, Elf Penguin A, Penguin C. There we go. We don't actually need some of the stuff. Penguin B. And we don't need Santa because we already have Santa. So, in theory. Ship. We're on EHP. Santa. Why do you double my S's sometimes, my dude? I don't want double S's. Santa. 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 Anta. Just 2 more renames, and then all of this is going to be renamed over here. Anta. Anta. My Lanta. Santa. And then we got floor. Can't believe there's no floor for Santa, Slain, or A. This is all stuff that already exists, so I don't need to put that. Data. 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 Ow. Misinterpreted the data at hand. Okay, so now we got through this. This should have everything. Let's double check. Base, cloak, floor, shields, 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 blah, 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 blah. Floor is missing for this one, but other than that, I was worried that they switched it over to Metroid for a second with this soundtrack. It sounds eerily similar to Dark Samus, the intro to Dark Samus. Obviously, it's not, but it sounds like it. Actually, I think I already have this open. I do. I'm just gonna move the Slainer over. I'm not gonna keep it in here under a separate thing. Except we're gonna change it from FTX Slay to Santa. Santa. Copy. True. True. For Multiverse. Two. 3. Right? Okay. Alrighty. Then we're going to need to add Penguin, Elf, right? Elf, Penguin, Elf, Elf 2, Elf 3, ship Elf, ship Elf, ship Elf, and Penguin. Ship Penguin, ship penguin. Ship penguin, ship penguin. Ship those penguins. Okay. So that's what we needed for hyperspace. Ship Xmas, okay. I didn't have... Oh, weird. Okay. Oh, because it would have been in here, wouldn't it? No, not in here. Where is it? EHEH. It would be in blueprints over here, right? It wasn't, though. Interesting. Rename as Santa. Rename as Santa. Rename you as Santa. Anta. Anta. Santa Cruiser. Santa Cruiser Blitzen class, essentially. Okay. Now we're going to move you over. There. Okay. Now let's go back up. Ship. Santa, Penguin, Elf. Elf Cruiser. Penguin. Penguin Cruiser. And Santa. For Santa Cruiser. Alright. Now before I forget, this needs to go into the last stand, which is under boss. Santa. Did I really write these? Yeah, I did. That's funny. I completely forgot that I wrote these. Okay, okay, and then we need penguins and elves. Penguin. Elf. Things coming for stopping for coming to save us with no rebels. There will be many fish in your future. Elven commune here? We're here to help. We need every I guess we really do need every help. Any help we can get. And that should be it. Yeah. Save, close. What's this blueprint over here? That's that player ship. Don't need it anymore. Okay, now, because I don't need it anymore, let me just delete that from over here, because okay, there we go. Alrighty, and then if I can just get these ships taken care of, then that'll be for the best. Let's start with this. Elf.
Yes, I see you, Sif. I see you. Give me 1 second.
Elf A. Elf B's got its stuff in there. Elf C. Santa C.
What is it, baby? What is it, Sif?
Penguin B.
What do you want?
Santa B.
Yes, I'm following you. I know what you want.
Elf A, B, C, Penguin B, Santa A, B, C. I need Penguin A, Penguin C.
Why are you leading me over to the kitchen, Sif? Sif, it's not time. It's not time for dinner. You have to wait. You have to wait for another hour, Sif. I'm sorry, but that's when your dinner is. Your dinner's at 6. It's not at 4:30. I know you want to be constantly. Oh, you want water? Oh, I'm gonna go get you some water, baby. Good boy. Come here. Come here.
Interesting. I'm just gonna call it the Caroler.
Good boy, Sid.
Tree ship, comma, used to carry gifts through out the galaxy. The galaxies. There we go. Player ship. Got blueprints. And bada boom. FTX elf, and we're gonna do 4 elves for this one. From there we can close that. Nope. Bring this blueprint out separate. That way we have this blueprint separate, and then we can start to Elf B. Why did all these get renamed to Goblin Cruiser? Jolly Maker. A large, intimidating Piet cruiser capable of policing the commune. FTX Piet FTX Elf. The other two are going to be Elf as well. You're going to have one Elf, and then the other three are going to be Goblin. I still can't believe, like, seriously, what? Everything else is right, it seems. Just specifically that's not. It's odd. I believe this is Elf _3. Yeah. Same with this. This is now going to be Elf _2.
I'm sorry. I know it must have been a boring day for you today. Ian's working on the computer, and I'm working on the computer. I know. I'm sorry. You're probably like, but if we had a backyard, we'd have to go running. Of course, we don't have a backyard. We don't have it.
Alright, and then let's see here. So if that's going to be Elf B, Elf A, we can start to open these guys up to move them over as well. There we are. Then we can just flop. There we go. No. Player ship, this is going to be Penguin 2. Yeah, it's just the elves had an issue there. That was odd. Penguin. Penguin 3. And that's going to be good for that. This is going to be 3 penguins. It's going to be a rockhopper and 2 penguins. And this is going to be 3 albino penguins. Copy, then paste, then paste. Okay. Now, obviously, there's a lot of balancing that needs to be done on these, but if I have them in, I can more easily be like, oh yeah, duh, this needs this taken out, this needs that taken out. Like, heck, the rockhopper one might actually get everything removed, essentially. Actually, rockhopper would make sense to have a rocky missiles.
So, but we can only go on a short walk, say, because of the okay? Just a short one. Just a little jaunt, okay? Can you do that? go on a little jaunt with me, Hop Hoppers?
And then that leads just these ones. That's going to be it. No. Santa 2. Dead Morose Cruiser. Council's Will. Ship. Santa 3. Bell's Nickel Cruiser. The Colbin. Alright. This is going to have FTX, Dead, FTX, Morose, and then an FTX, 2 FTX Elves, I think. Elf. This one, meanwhile, is going to have 3 FTX Bells Nickels. I think that's the call. Okay.
Sit.
Save blueprint.
Sit. Sit.
Alrighty.
Wait. Okay, go.
Let's see. Promising. So for everyone watching, this is the startup screen for the Christmas mod. As you can see, we see the 4 new species mixed in with the standard species, and I replaced the ones which are like duplicates from the Multiverse page, because I'm like, well, why do we have 2 mantises represented? There we are, Chapter 1, Winter Wonderverse. New game, confirm, list. Here we are. We got our Penguin Cruiser, our Elf Cruiser, Santa Cruiser. Oh, I should probably stop this music, because now we got the standard stuff. So here we are. Everything's looking in order in general. Let's just make sure everything else is looking about right. Yeah, about right. And then let's see here, Santa's. Yeah. That looks like it needs to pop out a bit more for those other 2, but overall, looking pretty nice, I think. And then from here, we'll have to modify everything. But overall, I'm liking it. And as we see, we got our little icon there. These ones are a bit more balanced already. I'm not sure about this, but we'll see. Oh, because it has the artillery already on it? Is that why? I think that's why, yeah, the artillery's already on it. Same with this one. So these ones tend to be a bit more balanced. I haven't balanced this guy out at all yet, except for I think I've removed 1 for each of these, making it 3 and 3 instead of what it was before. So yeah, if anyone has any balancing suggestions for that flagship, let me know. Also, I need to figure out how to change it. This one I actually might be able to go in and modify, now that I think about it. I just wouldn't be able to get the floor image because it'll be like, this is not a player ship. Alrighty, well, yeah, that's looking good. Remaining content. Here we go. Balance cruisers. Elf cruisers. 0 out of 3. Same with penguin cruisers. 0 out of 3. Same with Santa cruisers. 0 out of 3. And then Xmas cruisers. I believe I'm 5 out of 6. I just need to finish up that last one. Indicators on Miniships, that's going to be it's going to be 0 plus 9, so that's going to be 15. Done. Splash screen suggestions already good. Fixes, okay. Okay, so let's start this. Buddy event needs to be hidden. That is going to be under elf. Find quest choice hidden equals true. Choice hidden equals true. Right? Good. So that fixes that one. Black. And then fixes, changes, and instead of buddy event needs to be hidden, we don't have anything here yet, so we'll just do none. .8, comma, penguin cruisers added. Elf cruisers added. Santa cruisers added. Right? Buddy event hidden. No, I don't want that one to be one. Why are you trying to make that a thing? That's not a thing, Gretchen. That will never be a thing. Okay, gold. Silver and gold. Okay, here we are. Hidden equals true. Hidden equals true, that's it. Okay, that's why. Each outcome needs to be hidden equals true. There we go. Silver and gold events need to be hidden. So that one I can mark down under here. silver and gold event choices hidden. Elf Home not having their entrance beacon. That's going to be an interesting one to try to solve. So let's do it. Sector data. Enter Elf Home, right? Light speed. Elf Home warp, right? Elf Home warp. Remove hidden destination Elf Home. Okay? That's it. The thing right above it, right there. That explains why. Enter Elf Home. Yep, that explains it. Let's double check here. Okay. Yes. Also, I believe I was using an older version that might have been busted. So let me double check, make sure that the light speed here is still the same. Remove destination civilian. Destination Elf Home, yeah. Dest for destination Elf, destination Elf Home, right? Destination Last Stand, right? Destination Elf. Warp. Change background. Light speed. Destination civilian. Destination. 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 Interesting. Okay. Well, in theory, this should be working. So, fixed Elf Home not having a warp beacon. That one I actually just misdid, so that one's fine. Reindeer. Beam Radical Dude. Rudolph Beam. Actually, this should be an event list. This should be an event list, yeah. Event list name equals, what's the name of this? Meet Rudolph outcome, right? And then from there we can just plop that there, and then instead up here do event load equals meet Rudolph outcome. Okay. There we go. And instead of this, we'll do crew member amount equals 1, class equals Rudolph. Okay. Olive. Aha! Same issue here. Event list. Event list. Good. And then from here we can do crew member amount equals 1, class equals reindeer, right? Yeah. Let's do this. Okay, perfect. And then from here, we'll also do event list. List name equals reindeer games talk outcome versus quiet outcome is what we're going to call these two. Fixes, changes, we'll do changes. Odd, it's saying that there's a problem with the chat right now. So I'm not sure why, but after this I'm going to call it off for the rest of the stream, so we'll just finish up these two changes. We got all the fixes done, it's just balancing at this point essentially. So yeah, one moment. Changes, added reindeer to 3 events. And let's actually finish those events first. While there is nothing there, comma, one of the reindeer decide to join your crew. Crew member name equals reindeer. Then from here, we have the quiet one. You see a lot of maps. Always wanted to travel the stars again, comma, travel the stars like our ancestors, period. Crew member amount equals 1, name equals caribou. And I forgot to put amount in here. Amount equals 1. That would have crashed the game for sure. Alrighty, let's see if live chat works again. Live chat's working again. I don't know why live chat stopped working at one point, but it is working again. Okay. I'm gonna turn on the multiverse music again. Event load equals reindeer games outcome talk. Slash. Quiet. Meet Rudolph needs to be unique equals true. Okay. Anyways, like I said, oh, hello, welcome to the chat. I'm actually just about to head off. Thank everyone for coming by. Thank you for stopping by. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We got a lot of stuff done. New updates probably coming out sometime this weekend. Probably. I do have some balancing to do with the new cruisers I'm adding in. 9 new cruisers. So look forward to that, as well as some generic events I have to finish up finally. That's probably going to actually release hopefully Sunday, at latest Monday. So yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to stay determined. And you too can kick butt and get modding done.